welcome to I think this is the third game of 30k on the channel now. We are sat down today because we've got such large armies to deploy on the table.
It tired us out. So we're sitting there.
Yeah, even deploying them for the army shots. But I'm joined here today by Alan, who is playing
World Eaters. I'm known on his phone as Alan World Eaters, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you actually are as well.
I dabbled recently in some Iron Warriors for an event, but I just...
Were you enraged by the loss of Kervalen?
Slightly. I played Lotus for the first time in my life. It felt wrong, it felt dirty, and I didn't do very well, which is fine.
Well, I think that's the bad luck that comes from playing the wrong faction. So, I don't feel sorry for you that you did badly when you were playing Loyalists.
No.
Like, if you're playing Traitors and you did badly, I'd be like, oh no.
I would be sad, but no.
Yeah.
Since book 1 came out, I've only ever played Traitors until that moment.
Oh, have you played since book 1?
Yeah, man, I've been painting my guys blue and white since Horus Heresy Visions came out. For the eagle eye amongst you who are like, that's not resin? Yes, there are some old school Space Marines in here. I like them.
Well, maybe you can just check out the comment section after, and then you can angrily reply to everyone that says anything about Bastard being damage. So today we'll be playing an attack-defense scenario. We'll do Dawn of War deployments. And shall we play 2 objectives at the back and 3 in the central no man's land?
I don't mind. 3 at the back, 2 in the middle.
So we will do that in the deployment, and then everyone can see that. And that's just the scenarios that we used in Melos.
Okay.
If you came to that one, so you already know the scenario. We're not just completely plucking it.
That's fine.
On the last minute.
There's a scenario. It works.
Yeah. So we will be playing that. I will flash up on the screen the mission card, so that it's not just described. And we will get back with our army lists.
Start with the army list. So
you can give the anecdote.
No, it's fine.
Joking
it's
about
fine. It's going the
No. So it's Alan is accusing me of being the hardest whacker on the table today.
Well, I made 2 lists. I said, which one would you like to play against? And he said, well, it's up to you. And then he showed me his list. And what do I see? I see 3 Medusas, 3 battle cannons, and an AP2
now you're just
lower
spoiling
than 4.
the surprise for everyone.
Why don't we do your list first, and then we'll come back to mine? Because that way it makes sense.
Well, yours is a World Eater list, so then people can imagine all of the wackiness that can go into a World Eaters list while I'm going through mine. And they can judge that power level and be like, he's going to have all of these like 40 red butchers, and they're all going to be in Spartans so that you can't do anything about them. And that's what people can imagine while I'm going through my list.
Okay.
And see what yours actually ended up with.
Fine.
Okay, so we'll do...
We're starting. Centurion. He's just a Delegatus. He has Power Axe, Chain Axe, Artificer Armor, Refractor Field, and that's it. We have a 10-man tactical squad. Chain Axes, Bolt Pistols, Power Axe, Artificer on the Sergeant, and a Melter Bombs. We have the same again, 10-man tactical squad, Chain Axes. We have a Chodera weapon, the Meteor Hammer on the Sergeant. I thought, Militia, let's smack some Militia. We have also a 20-man tactical squad with Power Fist Artificer Armor on the Sergeant. Then we have a Veteran squad, 6-man, 2 Power Axes and Artificer Armor on the Sergeant, that's it. Then we have a Rampager squad, never used, often maligned, because they're terrible.
Always sidelined.
Always sidelined because they're just terrible. I thought, you know what? They're going to get a run out today.
They've got to do it before Heresy 2.0.
Before Heresy 2.0, because who knows what's going to happen. They have to have a run out. So we have heavy chain swords, 5 heavy chain swords, because I thought you were bringing toughness 3 guys.
Well, that's how it goes.
And a Power Axe and the Sergeant.
So, can I just ask you at this point, the weapons on your sergeants, are they at initiative?
No.
So like the Meteor Hammer and stuff isn't it?
The Meteor Hammer is initiative +1, that's fine.
Ah, right, okay.
But unfortunately I cannot give them Power Axe, Chain Axe. I have to give them Bolt Pistol and then a weapon. I don't care for the Bolt Pistol, I'll have a Power Axe, Chain Axe.
Yeah.
So
that you can choose like at initiative with +1 strength or...
At initiative 1 but AP 2.
Yeah.
But no. So in a recent game, both of these sergeants died to 1 wound each from Militia. They had that 2 up to make, and obviously they rolled 1 twice.
Militia, yeah.
Like, you guys just disappoint me. So those are the troops. Then we have 3 apothecaries. 1 is with the Rampagers, 1 is with the Veterans, 1 is with the 20-man tactical squad. One of the tactical squads will be running around in a Rhino. That's just with the Dozer Blade, nothing else. Then we have in fast attack the compulsory land speeders.
So that's javelins specifically.
Javelins specifically, not the regular ones. They are grossly undercosted. Then we have heavy support. We have a Scorpius, and we have a Basilisk. Not what was in my first army list, but you will see why in a moment. Then we have 2 Land Raiders. One is a dedicated transport for the Rampagers, and one is a heavy support for the Veterans. And we have the utterly useless Cerberus. I don't know why I have it.
So this is in your whacking up list, is you included a Cerberus?
This is my whacking up list. I brought the Cerberus. He has always been terrible, but I love him.
It's one of those, it's like...
I blame eBay.
Okay, so we will move on to my army list and see how much of a fluffy bunny it really is.
He is.
So, I have my Force Commander, who has las pistol, close combat weapon, frag grenade, not so scary there. He's then got an Iron Halo, Melter Bombs, Cyber Familiar.
So he's a 3-up invuln. He's better than my Force Commander.
He's got a 3-up invuln, but he's rocking a las pistol and close combat weapon. So then, with that... Oh, he's also got Planetary Overlord, so I can pick my Warlord trait from the Militia table.
Well, la-di-da.
Yeah. So then, his provenances that he's picked are Abhuman Helots, that give +1 toughness. That's just to give me some sort of not doubled out, feel no pain, because I've got no other armor sage, really. Then they've also got Warrior Elite, since they're the bravest guys around. They are accompanied by 5 Discipline Masters, to keep them in line even further.
They fearless then?
They are re-rolling failed leadership checks.
Fine.
But every time they do, the Discipline Master is going to attempt to execute...
What?
D3.
D3.
So D3 las pistol shots at the squad. So strangely, you get your medic to be able to patch them up.
No, sir, don't do it. Don't do it, sir. No.
Yeah, so then, like, why doesn't he then continue executing the medic and the rest for disobedience? 5 identical militia squads with las carbines, and the sergeant has melter bombs, just in case they get stuck in by a dreadnought or something that you've not ended up bringing. I've then got 24 Levy Auxilia. They've just got Auxilia rifles, so that's 18-inch strength 3 lasguns, basically, assault 1. The custodian of that squad has nothing really, but they are disposable. I've got 5 Medicae, who are going to be attached to each of the normal militia squads.
Okay.
Or the militia Auxilia squads. I've got 3 Lehman Russes with battle cannons and heavy bolters.
Here we go. Here's a start.
Well, you say that, but the 3 battle cannons, they prevent the heavy bolters from firing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
And they're AP3, so if you put your sergeant at the front...
He'll roll a 1, it's fine. He'll roll a 1.
But that is the
the
thing for that, is like, as soon as the sergeant's there, no one cares.
Wonder Woman.
I've got 3 artillery carriages with Medusas, with just the stock crew of 12.
Here's where the pain starts.
This is one of the better bits of the list. They are definitely one of the better bits of the list. So they're in a single squadron, and they tend to crack tanks. Just from me rolling fairly well, because they
tend to crack. There are 3 barrage strength 10 AP2s.
Yeah.
I mean, they will crack a tank.
I'm hoping for the explodes results on the first turn, to be honest.
I'm sure you are.
But we will see. I've then got the real heroes, which is 3 sentinels with multi-melters and 3 hunter-killer missiles. That's 1 on each, which tend to be useless.
3 separate or 3 individual?
3 in the single squadron.
3 1 squadron.
Yeah, so they will be outflanking this game. And then I have a Macarius Vanquisher and a Macarius Omega, both with no extra upgrades. They're just stock, so there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
He said, yeah, we'll have a friendly game. I'm just bringing some terrible Lord of Wars. I was like, oh, what's the Macarius Omega? I've never seen that before. That's right, people. 7-inch blast, AP2.
It's only strength 7, it won't be cracking your armour. The Vanquisher
It's not the armour. Don't you understand, World Eaters? The vehicles are there for show. The real work is done by the grunts on the ground.
But you can assault out of your assault vehicles. So I'm terrified of not being able to crack them and you just get where you want to be going. So that's got to happen. So that's what I'm relying on. All I've got for anti-armour really is the Sentinels, the Medusas, and the Vanquisher.
We've gone past 3 things. That's not just one option. It's like, well, we have the Sentinels, we have the Medusas.
But it relies also, until second turn, it relies on 4 dice rolls. And actually the Medusas really rely on that first scatter. So if that goes well off...
And they're 36-inch range, right?
36, yeah. I've not taken the breaching shells, which give them armour bane at 48 inches. But, yeah, we will see how it goes.
Well, that's disgusting.
It's not too bad. You'll see me scatter first turn with the Medusa.
Onto my guys who will just
go... No, it'll probably scatter off the table or back onto my guys or something. So, we will come back with deployment, of which we're going to do Dawn of War, as we said. So we will speak to you guys in a second.
Cool.
Okay, so welcome back to me and Alim rolling for both Warlord traits and table side. So which one should we start with?
I'll go Warlord traits first. I'm going on command.
Okay.
A 1 or a 5.
So that's 2 for Master of the Legion, which allows you to roll 2 and pick.
Yes. They're both equally useless. I'll go with target priority. My Warlord and any friendly unit within 12 inches rerolls hit rolls of 1.
I'm going to choose Marcher Lord, which gives my general
Whack.
Implacable Advance and Stubborn when within 3 inches of an objective. Okay, so we're then going to roll off for deployment with the winner obviously deploying first, taking first turn. Okay, so we'll roll for deployment.
It's a stinky 3.
4. So I am actually going to choose the opposite side of the table from where I am.
With all the cover, as he should.
Yeah.
All
well,
right.
It's got the... If I'm defending, he's got the Aquila strong point. So we will get the table flipped, or at least turned around, let's not be flipping any tables.
No flipping.
And we will get back to everyone else. In the shot of Big Pete's calf, and then we will zoom out to deployment. So these are our forces arrayed. I shall describe deployment first, since I deployed first. I've started off with the Macarius Vanquisher on the left hand side. We've got a squad of Imperial Militia on the Aquila strong point with the objective. We've then got a defensive line of partisans of the levy with militia behind them. That's 2 squads of militia. We've got the Macarius Omega, followed by the militia squad in the terraces with artillery battery behind, with my force commander in.
Whack.
Then we've got Lehman Russes with a squad of militia on the right hand flank. The second objective is behind this terrace. Then Alan has deployed the no man's land objectives in the fuel dump. We've got a central objective that's very central. And we've got the third no man's land objective right outside Big Pete's calf. So, Alan, do you want to go over how you responded to my deployment?
Well, I looked over there and thought, oh dear.
Yeah, well, mine didn't really have much thought in. Like, I sort of just had to fit on the militia that I could in the places that I could.
So, when I heard the Macarius had armor bane shells, I tried to try and hide a little bit. So I'm hiding from that one. Good old Cerberus is going to do really badly, but it's got a flare shield, so hopefully...
He's going to look good while doing it.
He's going to look good while doing it. Yeah, I can't paint very well, so, he's as good as he's going to be. He is going to hopefully take on that Macarius. Omega.
The scary plasma.
Towering behind him is the Woven Scorpius, which is in range of the Medusa, but they are not in range of him. We'll have the Scouting Land Raider with the Rampagers. We have the 20-man blob with the Apothecary. We have a 10-man blob who will just run up the guts, and we have the Basilisk. In reserve, we have 1 squad of 2 Javelin Lance Leaders.
Okay, so your Rampagers are in the Land Raider. Where is your Veteran squad?
The Veteran squad's in the Land Raider. And then a Tactical squad in this one.
Okay, so knowing all that, do you want to do your scout move and then roll to see if you can seize?
So there's the 6 we want on the seas. So we're going to leave it there just to get warm. Don't cheat on camera, don't cheat on camera. That's 12.
It's alright, we'll just get told in post whether or not we've cheated.
Alright, come on, the 6.
Okay,
It's also rude to seize at someone else's house, isn't it? Decisions.
It's
No,
fine.
not the box, not the box.
Oh, he
I've
doesn't
seized.
waste the 6.
Oh,
So,
do I take it? Do I not take it? Oh, I don't know.
I think you've got
I
to.
think I've got to. Oh. See, I feel like a really bad person now, because I've come to your house, you've invited me, and I've seized.
It's fine, it's not my house, it's just the studio. So
Alright.
you can seize.
Turn 1.
Okay. Let's hope for a fun game now that you've seized. I imagine there'll be 6s everywhere.
Way. Right.
Okay,
Alright.
so Alim, your turn 1. Do you want to roll for night
First
fighting?
night fighting. So, on a 4 up. Uh-oh, no night fighting.
No.
Oh
The,
dear.
the string of 6s can't continue.
No, oh dear. Right,
Okay.
dozer blade for the rhino. It's fine. So we're going to go 12.
So we'll put this in the centre.
Remind myself that these are tank traps, I can't go through them. Alright, so we go around and go to there, and we're okay. They're not doing anything. This guy is going to go a little bit more. I think the width will be alright, so we go here. 3, maybe a bit more, and then I get to there. Hello, friends. So I often at this point would say I'm like the Imperial Guardsman of 30k because I have so many bodies, but no, you are the
This is the
Imperial
one day
Guardsman.
that you can't say that.
This is the one day I can't say it. So all my really bad jokes I'll have to leave in the bin.
It's alright, say them and we'll just get it out in the editing pile. The ones that really land, they can stay in.
It's very hard to tell what lands and what doesn't when you're in the moment.
They all land.
That's it for moving. Start with the big nasty or the big useless. So D3 shots. Thank you, Forge World. For 1.
Oh, so this has the rule that if you don't score a penetrating hit...
I know, on a 1 I suffer a hull point.
Right.
Right, twin-link shot at Macarius. It hits. Okay.
It does.
So 14, so 10s to glance.
Yeah.
A glance. Utterly pointless.
So 4 glances, and then you need to do the feedback since you didn't score a penetrating hit.
Oh yeah.
It's
Why
fine.
couldn't that happen when I was... Alright. The 2 las cannons. 2 hits from the las cannons.
Yeah.
1 glance.
Yeah. Well, it takes me down to 4 hull points.
But you can
with
still
the-
fire. Had I got a pen with this thing, you wouldn't have been able to fire. Because of the...
Yeah, but I'm very
neutral.
happy about that one rather than sad.
I know you're happy. I'm not happy. That's the point. Right. We'll go with the Battle-Wise Rocket Launcher.
So he gets D3 plus 1 shots.
Just 2.
So just 1. So, or 2 total, yeah. And where is this firing?
No. Gentleman's head.
So?
5 inches directly this way. It's probably not a bad hit regardless. So it was there. We're going there. So I'm getting 3 dudes in a carriage.
Yeah, so 4 total on the...
Yeah. And then the flip. It's that way for another 2 dudes in a carriage. So that's 7 in total.
Okay.
So 7 hits, strength 8, so I need 3s to wound.
Against the toughness 7.
Oh, that's a horrible roll. That's a horrible roll. Only 4.
So 4 dead from the centre of the blast,
Yeah.
which was actually on the carriage.
Yes, so
4
one carriage.
wounds.
One carriage is gone.
Yeah. So that takes the carriage from here.
Good job, Scorpius. Right, next big one is the Basilisk.
Okay.
We will go again on the same man as before. Come on.
So that is approximately...
Well, I'll go on that wheel.
Yeah, because you want to hit the carriage first.
That's terrible. That is...
Okay, 7 inches off. We'll go into the building.
Oh, there are people in the building.
There are.
So on that one.
And double the shots because it vaporizes through floors. And I've got the next group of guys directly below.
Alright, so that's... Ooh, what? Is that one in or not? You tell me.
You tell me.
I'm going to say no. So
Okay.
3.
So 6 because it will vaporize through floors. So just for everyone at home, there is a second floor of these terraces and Big Pete's calf. And due to the squad being split across levels, he will hit all of them. So
4.
wounding on 2s because of the strength 9.
Sorry, strength 9.
And then I have the 4-up cover save for the militia due to being in the building. So 2 wounds, 2 dead militia.
Roll for them.
So this is the run move for Alan's
Therefore,
Willitas squad
I'm going to roll
on
for
his
them as
left.
well.
This is the 20-man squad's run.
20-man squad. 5.
Okay, so into the
Las
Russes, I
cannon
imagine.
against the Russes with machine spirit. It's a miss. Twin it. It's still a miss. Machine,
I tried, I can only do so much.
Machine spirit, the other one. Yep. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so 14 on the front of the
it's a
Russes. Pen? See what the pen does.
Yeah. Do you have cover save from the dudes?
Probably not 25%.
Probably not. Okay. What does the pen do? Snapshots.
Snap shooting. So the battle cannon of the front one can't fire this next turn,
I'll take that.
but the heavy bolter can in snap shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to go. It's going to go 12. 6.
For the flat out move.
Flat out move. Right, I'll do some running.
Bold moves. So we will get back to you when Alim has finished his runs and show you the position of those units. The finalised position after the run moves of the 20-man squad and the 10-man tactical squad have ended up here, just a bit closer to my army. And I'm going to have a lot of target saturation in my turn. Militia, turn 1. And we'll see how much movement there is. At the risk of being incredibly boring in every battle report ever, I don't really want to do much movement here. I think the partisan line is going to move forward 6 inches.
The roadblock is moving forward,
Yeah.
but you're defending, so you've
So
no reason
here.
to move forward.
Vanquisher. So the Macarius Vanquisher is going to move 6.
Do you want me to move forward? So that's 6.
So it's going to move 6 to here.
Yep.
So he can actually get a shot off on the Land Raider and hopefully be set up for other turns. So on this side of the board, my militia squad is just going to move
Roadblock.
further up to deny
Roadblock.
slight position to Alim on this side. So in the building, the militia squad is actually going to start decanting to my right hand flank in order to provide another wall of flesh before Alim's World Eaters arrive. So they have difficult terrain. They
6.
go with 6. And that just puts them out of the building to here. And I will get on with the partisans' movement of 6 up and the movement of 6 here and get back to you when that's done. So the partisan line has advanced to here and the building squad has moved out to just fill the line of bodies next turn. I'm actually going to move the right hand squad from here up with a difficult terrain test. So their difficult terrain test gets them a 6 as well.
Oh.
I'm happy with those dice. So 6 inches gets the squad to the front of here.
I would say load of dice, but you saw what happened at seizing, so I'm not going to say it.
So yeah, the squad is just advanced forward a little bit. And they can actually run at the same time.
Yeah.
2 inches, not worth coming. And they can stay there because of wobbliness. So that was really useful, that run and move.
It's interesting you use the more angled dice than most. There's a guy on YouTube that hold PhD.
What, these super angular dice?
The old, yeah. There's a guy that did a PhD video on YouTube. I think he rolled the dice that have the curved edges and the angled edges. I think 50,000 times.
Yeah.
So because of the curvature on this dice, there's like an 18% chance of a 1 rather than a 16.6. So actually using these gives you a worse off chance of getting the 6s.
Oh really?
And more likely to get 1 than using the angled dice. That's why if you go to Las Vegas, the craps tables, the dice have to be, properly machined to, I think, the 1 in the 5,000th inch, and they only use the dice for 2 goes and then they get replaced because the corners
like deformed.
get blunted and deformed a bit. So
right.
to maintain true 1 in 6, it's almost impossible. With this dice, it's better with that one, but still not complete. I still use the curved dice because I don't care enough.
We'll get on with the shooting phase, in which I think I'm going to have to start with the Medusas to try and crack some stuff.
Yep. Alright.
So,
where's the pain coming?
So the Medusa's large template is actually going to go...
or both?
Yeah, the front right from your side track to try and get the Rhino as well. Because I'd quite like the double pop there.
Hits.
So the first one hits, and the second one hits
again,
so it gets double. Yeah. So these are Ordnance Strength 10 hitting on the side. Not that that matters for the Land Raider. But I'm rolling 2 dice and picking the highest. So twice on the Land Raider.
Pen.
Double 6. And the next one, a 5.
2 pens.
So 2 pens take 2 hull points, and the 2 pen results.
He's alive! He's alive!
So he's stunned, so can't move next turn, and is snap firing. And then on the Rhino,
he's going to die, it doesn't matter.
A 4 and a 1. So I'll take the 4 and a 4 and a 5. So that's 2 pens again. Immobilized twice.
AP1 or AP2?
AP2.
Okay, immobilized.
So
it's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so Alim's squad is disembarked, or emergency disembarked, so pinning check. Oh, and they are pinned this next turn.
Damnation.
That was a result, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
Okay.
and that's the veteran squad, is it?
No, it's just a tactical squad.
Just a tactical squad. So,
It's still immeasurably disappointing.
yes, I can imagine.
So that was a 4, but I have extra armor, so it's just down to a result of a 1.
Okay, and you've got 2 hull
So
points left.
2 hull points, and then outcome 1.
The Macarius Vanquisher is now going to fire at the Land Raider as well. So that's got a twin-linked Vanquisher cannon, and its heavy stubber is going to fire at the tactical squad that's just emergency disembarked due to complete lack of targets and anything else. Into the tactical squad, because I know that's what we've all come for. So 2 misses, it's twin-linked. So 2 hits, and heavy stubbers are strength 3, so 5s.
Whoa.
So 1.
3 up armor save. Yay!
It's fine. And then the Vanquisher cannon, which is twin-linked into the Land Raider.
Hits.
It hits on a 4. It's got 2d6 for armor pen. So 6, so it glances the Land Raider.
Yes. Do I get cover save?
Yes, you do, from Big Pete's calf.
It's a 1. Oh, it's a 1.
That's a 1. Oh, all this anecdotes about dice, and then you know before it's finished rolling what to do next. That's pretty much everything that's useful.
Well, that
The
thing hasn't
battle
fired. The big thing
cannons.
hasn't fired.
So the 2 battle cannons that are remaining from the Russes are actually going to pivot and fire at your... Is that 10-man tactical squad?
10-man tactical squad.
Yeah. And I will put it on the central... The guy right in the centre.
Him or him?
Him. Yeah. Okay, so the first Russ
Hits.
hits.
That's 5.
And the second Russ...
Yeah.
Oh, goes 9 inches, because he's not a Space Marine. To nothing.
9 is the... let's do it right.
I don't
Cheek.
think it does.
No, yeah, one dude.
Okay,
I don't know how you managed to hit him past all that, but this is logic.
ricochet. So, it wounds the
Does he get
tactical
a
marine in
cover
the back.
save?
He do, I think so.
He's fine.
He's fine. And how many on the
was
tactical
5.
squad I actually targeted?
5.
Omega.
4.
So, 4 wounds, because we did on 2s from strength 8.
Any cover saves? Probably not.
Yeah, they'd be intervening cover,
Really?
surely.
Alright, 5 ups then, I guess. Yes, 5 ups.
Okay,
Alright,
so 5 up intervening cover save.
I'll do 2 at a time because one of them has a 2 up, so 2 die.
Okay. Finally, for the usefulness, the Macarius Omega. The Macarius Omega is going to fire into the 20-man tactical squad. Yeah.
Okay.
So, the only people he can actually see are up to this line.
Well, there's your gun, so you can
So
probably
let's put it on this guy,
On
I
it?
think.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he's got a BS of 3. And the first one goes 4 inches to the centre of the
I want
Cerberus.
to get a parallax.
1.
1. Yeah, just
Okay.
1.
Second one goes
4.
5 inches. Yeah, because I'm BS 3.
4.
4, so that's 5 total.
Total.
And the final shot Hits.
So that's 4 again.
So that's 9 total. So 9 total at strength 7. So if you've got an apothecary, you will get a feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
So
8.
8 wounds, of which you'll get 5 up into being cover, followed by a 5 up feel no pain.
Alright, 5 up to start with. There we go.
Not too bad. 4 saves.
These are my feel no pain dice. I don't like when others use my dice, because when they do well, it's like, my dice have betrayed me. 3 die.
Now I've got the militia rifles. So I've got 24 partisans, of which only up to approximately here can see anyone. So that's -6, so that's 18. So 18 partisan rifles hitting on 5s.
On 5s?
So 6 hits, and then 5s to wound at strength 3. So 2 wounds.
Don't die to a fool. There we go.
Both passed. Cheers for coming, partisans. We've got the militia squad here that's ran. So we've got 20 shots of the strength 3 las rifles here. We'll see if they're in range. 19 shots from the rear squad that can kill the front 3 worldlies that are trained. They're hitting on 4s because they are not as well trained as Space Marines. 9. Thank you. So wounding on 5s with their strength 3 rifles. We've got 4 wounds for Alan to save. So 4s on 3 ups.
2 die.
Oh, 3 ups. 4 wounds. On the Aquila strong point, they're not going to do anything this turn. And we've got las rifles from these sections here, just firing at the tactical squad that the battle cannons took 2 out of. So 12 guys that can see, because the Land Raider and pile of barrels is blocking the rest. Hitting on 4s to 5 hits. So 5 hits, 2 wounds on your artificer armour first, unless you want to look out.
Not the 2 up. I'm going to look out both because he always fails. So he's looking at them both, that's fine. And then, yeah, see, there's the one. There's the one.
So 1 Marine dead, which is a leadership test.
It will be.
For these, since I've finished shooting now.
They're fine. They're fine. It's okay.
So, end of the turn, I actually think that was quite successful for this militia army. We've pinned a tactical squad here. We've taken off a few Marines from the other squads, and the Land Raider is down to 1 hull point. So we'll come back for Alan's turn 2. Turn 2, World Eaters.
So first things first, my reserves, my javelins. Yay!
So they come on. So
1, 2,
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4 over there.
3, 4.
Not what I wanted particularly.
Possibly right behind the Macarius.
Does it have armoured ceramite?
It does not have armoured.
It doesn't have armoured ceramite?
No.
Well,
That's a guard tank.
Is amazing. I thought they could get armoured ceramite these days. What's the rear again?
12 on the rear.
Okay, go for 12. Go for the rear. Don't say that out loud. I wanted to be over there to pop some of the tanks, but this guy is not bad.
You're just going to have to settle for
He's not a bad,
one of the Lords of War.
Second choice. This rhino is in the way of my Land Raider.
Yeah, so it's just a difficult terrain.
Apparently it's a difficult terrain so, oh dear. I'm sorry.
Rot row.
Uh-oh.
Statue's broke.
Oh no.
Never coming on again.
Oh,
It's fine.
oh dear.
Don't worry, he's just pinned.
That's terrible.
Super glue will solve all issues.
Dozer blade. Okay.
He's fine. If we just put it off to the side while you're on top of it, and then
We'll put it back.
yeah. So, tactical squad gets to here, right in front of the partisans.
Veteran squad.
Veteran squad.
Okay, they can do nothing. He has a good line of sight, so he will do nothing. He doesn't want to move. These guys are in terrain, so they're going to move. Oh, no, wrong place. They're going to move 6. Right. Do I want to be on that?
So shall we just move 1 and then
Go from there.
so this is the front point.
That's the front point. They are not going to move, so guys are going to get out. And then these guys are going to move through terrain as well. So roll in. Ooh. Now,
Roll
where
6.
was that when I was rolling the Cerberus?
Okay, so we'll disembark and move and come back after the movement phase.
We have moved these guys. We have deployed these in a way that I can. So we have one squad here of 4, hoping some bolt pistol, which I never use, to take these guys out, and then I can hopefully get into both.
Yeah, so that's the second squad behind that came out of the building. So that would allow you to clear 2 squads in a turn, which I'm really hoping you don't.
You say clear, I mean, just get tied up with 2 squads, it'll be fine.
Possibly.
From here to there is 8 inches, so it'll be 10 with the terrain.
Yeah.
That's it, right. Let's start with our friend the Basilisk. Onto the wheel of this one. Go, it's terrible. That's probably off the board. This is where I see.
So the template scatters
11.
And its hole hits the edge of the board.
Whirlwind Scorpius, D3 plus
2 shots again.
2 shots.
Hey, that was enough to take out a carriage last turn.
It was, but that was some good rolling on the hits. So same place again. We'll go for the right wheel of this one.
Okay.
No, let's go.
So exactly the same spot and exactly the same scatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And the Cerberus.
This is giving me 1 so far, so I'm not using that one.
So
3 shots.
3
no,
shots.
2 shots. 2 shots. Sorry.
Oh, is that only D3, not D3?
It's only D3, not D3 one. Right.
Okay. So
First
at the
one.
Omega, I imagine.
Hits. The twin linked.
Yeah.
Second
So that's
one.
rolling 2 rather than
Sorry,
rolling.
rolling 2. I did the wrong way around. I should re-roll that. There's still 2 hits.
He's fine. I'm happy with that one.
First one, Ordnance. It's a pen.
Pen. So the Omega is snap firing.
Second one, it's a glance. So on the pen, it's a blow up.
D3 extra hull points.
D3 extra.
So 1. So 3 hull points total.
3 hull
brings
points.
the Omega to 1 hull point left.
And the last cannons, can they finish the job? 1 hit. Yes, a glance.
It's glance. So the Omega is destroyed, and you want to roll for the scatter of the D blast.
Does it go on the chart?
We'll see if it lands anywhere because it might just go off the board. So the scatter of the D blast.
So
is
D will do
centred
nothing.
Over.
Macarius.
Yeah, and see how strong the blast is.
5.
5. So it's Omega 1.
It's a mega 1.
So because I wasn't actually expecting to lose any super heavies today, we've not got a large blast. Oh, we've not got a mega blast. So the centre of the template goes over the centre of the tank.
Does nothing.
Alim got 2 hits against the artillery
Yes.
with the strength 5, not the strength 10. So we're going to roll those dice again, which need 6s to wound the 2 crewmen because the artillery piece is toughness of 7.
No. Nothing.
No. And then from the centre of the blast, 5 inches from the centre,
Yes, that's 1.
gets 5.
No, not that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
5 total. Never question an Iron Warriors player about the size of blast templates.
Never overcompensating.
So it's 5 at toughness 4.
Toughness
so
4.
threes.
What nonsense is this? 3.
3. So I've got 3 feel no pains because it's AP 4.
AP 4.
So 3 feel no pains at 5 up. Oh, 3 fails. So the glaring hole left by the Macarius Omega needs filling in my turn. And we're on to the rest of Alan's shooting.
I'm going to use some bolt pistols, which I never use normally.
Is that over this side? Or
No,
over the partisan side?
Over the partisan side to start with.
Ah.
Why not? So I have 7 dudes with bolt pistols.
So that's hitting on 3s as space
Hitting on
marines.
3s. They're space marines.
And wounded on
Wounding
4s.
4s because, yes.
Yes.
5.
5 wounds.
AP 5.
So the partisans don't have any armor or any feel no pain because they can't get a Medicaid attached. So that's just 5 partisans dead. So
Right.
5 partisans dead has just thinned out the line.
I'm going to shoot the rampagers and the apothecary and the centurion at these guys, mostly in this direction.
So that's 7 on 3s and 1 for your centurion on 2s.
Yes. I'm going to do it in 2 squads because these guys can hit these guys first. If they got,
Okay, so you're shooting happens simultaneous for the entire squad.
That's true. So white is for centurion. Reroll 1s for my warlord trait, of course, of no use.
And then 4s to wound the militia.
And 4s for militia. 1. Well done.
So not enough to thin it out, even if I fail to feel no pain. But we'll get back with that. So 1 feel no pain of 5. No, 1 dead.
A guy dies.
So, blinking off, and I'll even take it from this side.
No.
I know, I'm sweet like that.
So they're in the rear.
Speeders behind Big Pete's calf into the Macarius.
So white is for melters, red is for missiles. I'm hitting on 2s because you are not a skimmer.
Yep.
Twin linked. Hooray! Everything hits.
Everything hits. So, do you want to do the missiles
So
first?
missiles first.
Fours.
So 1 pen. And then I'll just the same dice for the melters.
Yep.
Two
pens.
more pens. So that is
So, see what the pens do for the melters. The
2 melter pens on white. And 1 missile.
the missile doesn't matter because it's 83.
So 2 missile pens. Double ones.
Nothing. Right, so that's just 3 hull points because the results are ignored due to being a super heavy.
Super heavy.
So it's on 3 hull points left.
We will do 1 power machine spirit las cannon into this.
Okay. Rolling.
Hits. 5 to glance. No, nothing. And then we will snap shoot the heavy bolters and the las cannon at those guys. So white is a las.
You can shoot 1 normally because you moved at a cruising speed to disembark passengers.
That moved.
But you power machine spirit the other one. So you can shoot 1 of the heavy bolter or las cannon normally and snap fire the other.
I'll fire the las cannon normally. So las cannon is white.
At the Medusas.
At the Medusas.
So twin linked.
Okay.
Las cannon hits and 2 heavy bolter hits. So the heavy bolters need 6s.
Las cannon wounds, nothing else. So
Okay.
A cover save.
So a cover save for the Medusas. 5 up intervening. Nope. So there is a crewman dead from the Medusas.
Just do both las cannons into the lemon rust, and I can snap the heavy bolter into the squad here because the lamber didn't move.
Oh, so you will have to power the machine spirit, the single gun that wants to go into a different time.
Yeah, so the heavy bolter will be power machine spirit into the squad.
Yeah.
And the 2 las cannons will go normal BS into the land raiders, into the
into the lemon
rust because they didn't move at all.
Yes. And twin linked.
Oh, really? Of course. So into the dweebs, we need 3. So 2 armor saves.
2 feel no pains, yes.
2 feel no pains.
And then into the Russ.
Into the Russ. Nothing.
Okay, so into the guys. Alan's giving me a cover save of the intervening models.
Yeah.
So they fail, and then feel no pain for the apothecary or for my medic. Nothing. So 2 more dead.
Okay.
Thinning out. Bit of a cull, but maybe not enough. We'll see how the attacks go from the...
I'm going to run the big squad.
So running the big squad 6. Oh, they're getting close. Finishing results of the run here. Just getting closer.
Right, charges time.
Charges. So where are we starting? Are we starting with the automatically in?
We'll start with the automatically in. Do you want to do your Overwatch?
Yes, I do. So 36 shots hitting on 6s. I've got 20 dice here. So I will roll a lot again.
That's 2.
So that's 2 hits. I'll take 2 extra out and roll them again.
Yep.
Second lot
Oh wow.
is 5 more.
7.
So 7 total. So 7 wounding on 5s. 2 wounds into the World Eaters.
Can't possibly fail 2 2-ups, can I?
You could.
2 2-ups. He's fine. Right, so they're going in. They get a grand total of 6. So they're just... Hello.
They're just in.
They're just in.
And everyone mills in.
And everyone gets in eventually.
So are you attempting the long bomb charge?
Of course we're attempting the long bomb charge. It was 8.
Yeah.
Can we do it? We can do it! We can do it! It's amazing!
Looks like it's not the malicious day here. There's probably going to be enough attacks to ruin all of them. So, my squad sergeant will take the...
Come fight me. So, I have 3 on profile. I have 2 weapons. I charged 1 lot of guys. I'm not wearing the nails. I need 3s. Re-rolling because of hatred.
So that's 5 hits, and then you strength 5.
Strength 5 the chain axe.
Okay.
So 3s again. Re-rolling 1s for charge. So that's 4 AP4s.
4 feel no pains.
Wow.
So he's only dead once.
He's dead once.
Wow.
Right, next I'll do the initiative 5 Meteor Hammer.
So that's squad sergeant 2 attacks, +1 for charging, 2 close combat weapons.
+2 for charging.
Because you have rage.
Yes. So it's 4 attacks.
So because you don't have to
Because it's a Meteor Hammer specialist weapon. I have weapon skill 4, so 3s. With hatred. Never leave home without hatred. 2s. Rerolling 1s. So that is 4 AP5s.
What strength?
Strength 6.
So strength 6, I will get my feel no pain versus there. So 4 feel no pains, 3 dead.
So they pile in.
So initiative 4 pile-ins.
So everyone should get to attack. He'll go back to where he was standing. And everyone here can attack. Right, we'll go with the heavy chain swords first. 5 heavy chain swords, 4 attacks each because of two-handed weapon and rage. Hitting on 3s, I presume.
With rage.
With hatred.
And hatred.
Never leave home without hatred.
Oh, a lot of hits.
2s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Yep, so that's strength 6 against my toughness 4.
So, all wounds. So that's 5, 10, 15, 17 feel no pains.
So 17 feel no pains. I've saved 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, 6. Wow. So 11 dead.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think that this might be a leadership test on double ones. Maybe. So
At the same initiative, I have the chain axe and the apothecary,
yep. 3s to hit.
and then 3s to wound.
Has he not got a...
He's a chain axe.
Oh, chain axe. Right,
Chain
sorry,
axe.
yeah. I was thinking chain sword.
3 AP4s, so 3 feel no pains again.
Okay.
Oh, only
So
one.
1 dead.
6 guys,
So like, this is 3s to hit again.
3s to hit. With hatred.
All but 2.
But 2. 3s, rolling 1s. Yikes, that's a lot of 1s.
At least you're re-rolling them.
I know. Right. 5, 10, 19.
So I got 6 before my refractor field save, which
Oh.
is my only normal save.
Oh, yeah.
So 2, 3, 4. I think that actually moved from a 2.
No, that's fine.
Um,
So we have 3 feel no pains made.
3.
Okay, so now it's refractor. Now it's refractor field. So
Right. So that. So that's all of them dead except for the refractor. He's dead. So this massacre isn't going well for the militia. It's not quite the gunline massacre that we'd hoped for. So we're going to do the combat over here and then both of the consolidations.
I'll do my charge, and then you can do your Overwatch.
Surprisingly, you're in. And I have 17 partisans overwatching. Hitting on 6s for the artillery rifles. So I've got 3 6s. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
1 armor save. He's fine. Right, they're in.
How disappointing.
I will issue a challenge because I love to.
I'll accept with my custodian.
Awesome. Well, interestingly, although he's modelled differently, he only has a power axe. Doesn't have a chain axe, sadly. Can't have chain axe power axe. So you get to go first
Ooh.
in the challenge if we get
So?
Should be 5 attacks each. So 1, 2.
So these are veterans, are they?
Oh no, he's power axe. No, these are veterans. So he's power axe. He's going last. 1, 2, 3, 4. I never picked a thing for them, did I? Oh well.
+1 weapon skill.
Yeah,
Being the obvious one. Like, at this point, I think +1 weapon skill. Other than scout.
Yeah.
So you might as well have weapon skill 5.
Yeah, there's no
You're still
point.
hitting me on 3s anyway, I suppose.
There's no point machine killer. There's no point of that. So we'll just go with 3s from the chain axes. 3s to hit with hatred. Yeah. 3.
So 2 misses.
Strength 5 with chain axes. So 3s. Re-rolling. Oh, it's a lot of 1s.
Oh, you get to reroll the ones, don't
I
you?
get to reroll the ones. The twos are of no consequence. 1. Right, let's see.
So a lot.
5, 10, 15. That's 17.
So 17 dead partisans because we don't have a feel no pain.
Is that your squad?
So that just leaves one partisan left, and the
Um,
apothecary to strike into
So
him.
apothecary on 3s. That's quite nice. And then 3s again. So that's 3 AP4s.
So the squad, including the sergeant now, is dead. And we will get the 2 consolidate rolls
Yep. So we'll
and come back to
do
you. So the
consolidate for
far
them.
right squad.
3, consolidate for them. 3, and consolidate for them. 2.
Okay.
Obviously, as a world leader, I have to go towards the nearest thing I can harm.
So consolidate moves completed with their move directly towards the closest enemy. Has clumped up Alim a little bit there. Hopefully they're in for a pounding from some guns next turn. So Militia turn 2. And it looks like it's going to have to be a big turn, or there might not be a turn 3. For me at least. So,
Well, you still have a number of your major ordnance available. I did nothing to the Lemon Russ. I did nothing to Medusas.
I think it will start spiralling now as you get to more than one squad a turn. Because you can punch the... So my fear is here, Alan can punch the Lehman Russes to death in the rear.
Yep.
So when these squads collide,
Once I
they're
get
going to tear through.
either of
things.
these squads here, that's it. The flank will collapse.
Yeah, essentially. And that's right next to the objective here. Because I could even do with really being able to contest one of these objectives in the final turn if we don't just get to a wipe situation. So, my movement phase, I'm going to Thunder Blitz with my Macarius Omega into the javelins here. So,
Roll the. Don't get a 6. Don't get a 6.
so turns and Thunder Blitzes. The Thunder Blitz, 3.
Smash. You add D6 to the armor penetration roll for the ram.
Yeah.
So, it'll be
So
okay.
the pen gets rolled again.
It's a 4.
Snap firing
Snap
and can't
firing.
move next turn.
Can't move next turn. Alright.
So, the Militia here are going to move up to block off this way. They'll move slightly further over to make sure
You
Alan
didn't roll
can't
for
get
your
round.
reserves.
Oh, I've got my Sentinels that Alan's just reminded me of. They don't come in.
The dice gods always know.
Well, they can see how the game's going. So these are actually slightly over this barricade. So we're just going to form the wall for another turn, since they got over there last turn. Oh, and these are left back here. The Ross. Oh, what do I do here? Over here, getting out of the building, the squad goes 6, which is what I need this turn really. So the squad moves 6 round to here. So they've just decanted from the building, and 2 have stayed inside to block the entranceway that's actually inside the building. The Russes are just going to move backwards in case that actually matters ever. This squad is going to advance forwards. So they advance forwards 5. Their 5 takes them to the other side of this cover. I'm hoping I kill this front squad so Alan can't multi-charge in his turn. That's about all I can actually do in my movement phase. In my shooting phase, I'm going to start with the Medusas. So this rear squad into Alan's veteran squad at the front. or this one here, has got 42 shots because they're all in rapid fire, hitting on 4s. So from the first batch, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So from the second batch, 18.
Roll 2 more.
And 2 more, 19. 19 to wounds on 5s. So 3, 9.
3 ups. The
Yep.
2 up is right at the end, so I'll do him last. So 6 3 ups to start with. Do other 3 ups. So we have 1 Feel No Pain, which he loves.
The Aquila Strong Point squad is going to do the same,
3,
of which
5, 6. 6.
6 are in rapid fire range. So I've got 28 or 26 shots in total. The las pistols are out of range. So that's 20. And I'll re-roll 8. I'm rolling 8.
Wow, that's pretty
7
good.
and 1 more.
That's a lot of hits.
So 18 hits in total. So 5s,
That's better.
1. So 1 wound.
3 up.
3 up.
Loves it.
Fine. This squad firing into the veterans as well. Just to tickle them, it seems. 18 twice for 36 total. 7, so that's 11 hits. Second batch, 11, 12, 13, 25 total. So rolling 20 and re-rolling 5. Needing 5s.
4 so far.
4 so far.
6.
5, 6.
2 3 ups first, and then the 2 up. So 3 up. 3 up.
So that's 2 feel no pains.
Right, 2 Feel No Pains. 1, so 1 is dead.
And you've got 2,
I've got 2
1
left.
more before the 2 up.
Yeah, so 1 more 3 up.
It's fine.
2 3 up again. Feel No Pain. He falls asleep. 1 dies.
So, the militia squad over here, with 2 in the building as well. So that makes 20 shots double tapping into the Rampager squad. So, firing into the Rampager squad, 20 shots. 4s to hit. And then 5s to wound. 5s to wound. So, 5 wounds.
Unfortunately, I put the 2 up at the front, so I'm going to look at Sir first on 2s. So he takes 1 himself on a 2 up. He's fine.
4, 3 up.
3
to
up.
the Rampagers.
Feel No Pains. 1 dies.
The 3 battle cannons
Oh, help.
into Alim's Rampager squad again,
Oh,
because I might just double out the Delegatus.
fine. Do I get cover save?
So you will get a 5 up cover save for all intervening.
That's probably the best.
So,
If we can't do that because of him, so we'll have to go there.
so the first battle cannon hits. The second one
Hits.
hits, and the third one hits. Oh, it's 1 inch.
Oh, get one on that, and you still get everyone one on that. So you have
So-
18.
So 1 on the Raider is a 13, so it does nothing. So the 18 hits on the Rampager squad, wounded on 2s. So that's 16 wounds on the Rampager squad, starting with the Delegatus.
Yep, go with 16 lookout, sirs. So 16 2 ups. Oh, he's taking 2 to start with. Don't roll a 1 and suffer the okay, he's fine.
So he survives the battle cannon shots.
Okay, and then we have 5 up cover saves. So 1, 8. So he
He
has to
failed
take,
cover
he
saves
has to
5 up.
take 2 more. 2 more in him. He's fine.
So this is a panic check here from battle cannons, though I'm going to fire the heavy bolters next, snap firing. The heavy bolters snap firing.
1 hit.
Hit once. 3s, nothing. So a battle cannon shot, it's just too good of a target
Medusa,
to pass
Medusa.
up. Oh yeah, Medusa shot. He's going to go here this turn to get all 8 of them,
Yep, all 8.
whilst also hitting.
And Raider.
The first shot hits because I can actually now see you
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the crewman. And then the second shot,
Hits again.
I choose. So
Oh,
I don't think I can wangle any extra hits with that. So I'm just going to do.
Same again.
Do you know what? I will go onto this as many as possible on this squad, please.
4.
4. So 4, 8, and 1 on the Raider.
Yeah.
So I need a 4 or more to pop the Raider. It's got 1 whole point left. It doesn't.
Alive.
8 wounded on 2s.
1's alive. Hooray.
So 1 tactical, is that alive? 4 on the big squad, 2 dead. So that is my turn. We do think the Thunderbit stops
Yeah, it just says
The firing.
carries on as a ramming attack as per normal, and after you ram, you can't shoot.
So have we checked the super heavy rules?
It's not. There's nothing extra in the super heavies.
Right, so then it probably can't fire. If someone knows differently, please tell us in the comments and we will sort it out from the next time I do a Thunder Blitz.
So morale.
Right, so morale checks for Alim's squad at the end of my turn 2.
The big strong guy, he gets at least 7.
He loves it.
The single guy who's by himself with no friends left, he definitely loves it. That's it. They only lost 1, so they're fine.
So Alim movement phase, turn 3.
Turn 3. Right. Well, these guys have annoyed me. So don't go there. These guys are going to move through terrain. 3. Is the long charge possible? 3. It's a 9. Is it worth it? Right, he is going to cower like a true world leader, get in the Land Raider, which is on this, so when it moves it's going to go through terrain.
So I imagine that's so Alim can contest the objectives on the last turn of the game.
It's okay, it's okay. It didn't. So it's just going to go this way, 12 basically. And now the dead vehicle comes back. Let's just bring them over here. Right, let's move these guys through terrain.
So Alim gets a 3.
3.
Through terrain. So the movement of 3.
Very suboptimal move. Let's do some shooting.
And we're back here with the tactical squad. Yeah, and on to the shooting
They
phase.
moved 3, didn't go very far, so shooting. Let's go with the Basilisk. Exactly the same place, it's the only place worth doing it. 5.
Probably not a bad one.
5?
5 including like 1 on the carriage, 4 on the guys.
Yeah.
So that will hit the guys first and then onto the carriages.
Yeah. So 5 2s, so that's 4. There's the 4 guys dead.
Yep. So 4 crewmen plinked off, and then I assume there's going to be a Scorpius. blast
Scorpius is coming.
How many?
Right, I'm going to try the Iron Brew dice from the. Okay.
Oh, 4.
4. These are Iron Brew dice before.
So
Same
onto the
place.
front wheel again.
Yeah, Basilisk place again. Hits. All right.
Oh no.
So that is 4 because 2 men, 2 guns. That'll be nothing because there's no one in there anymore. That'll just be a gun, so that's 5.
Is there not a guy included in that?
No, there's no one back here.
Ah.
This one will get a gun on a guy, so that's 2 more, so that's 7 in total. Please. Oh, that's terrible. Only 3.
So 3 hits on the carriage leaves it on 1 wound. So that's the carriage down to 1 and the leadership check for that carriage. Do you want to fire anything else at those carriages this turn?
There's no point because I cannot take the gun out, so no.
Right. So I will take that leadership check now. Leadership 9 because my force commander's there.
It's
and they're fine.
Fine. Cerberus, the Lehman Russ. Come on, the lucky 3. No, 2. Okay, 2 shots in the Cerberus. Twin linked. 2 hits. First one. Here's a glance. Second one is a pen. Okay.
Okay.
1 pen, 1 glance. You recover
So-
save with 5 up.
Yes. Glance.
Goes through.
10 is saved. So they are not snap firing,
No.
and that does 1 hull point to the Russ. Very survivable, the Russ is this game.
We'll go with the 2 las cannons, the same target. Or not. 2 las cannons from the Land Raider at the Lehman Russ. Twin link. 2 hits.
1 glance.
1 glance.
And
5 up cover save.
5 up quick save for that.
Oh,
Loves it.
Cannon at the Macaris.
Yeah.
And then the other, so that'll machine spear into that. And these will just fire at some dweebs. Heavy bolt and last cannon into the dweebs.
Yeah. Last cannon's hitting on 6s and does. So the orange dice need 3s, and last cannon fails.
So 3 AP4s.
Yeah. So I get my feel no pain versus this. So 1 feel no pain passed and 2 failed.
Cannon into the Macarius. Hits.
12 on the rear.
It's probably side armor, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be side armor at this angle. So, pen.
Pen. Do I get a cover save or not?
I think when the gun is completely clear.
Okay, so that is down to
pull.
2 hull points left.
I can't explode it.
You got a pen, so you can't explode it, but you can do an extra D3.
I can do extra, as in I can do an extra D3 to get to. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is no.
Javelins.
Javelins. So one of them is snap firing. This will be the snap firing one because of the result.
So re-rolling the twin linked
Nothing
cyclones.
happened. And then the non-snap firing one, of course, gets a 1 on the melter. Thank you. And I need 6s in the front for none. So that was useless.
Yes. The Macarius does not go down. I get 1 shot next turn. Yeah. Oh, and the heavy stubber.
The heavy stubber, definitely worth it.
Because I don't think I'll be tank shocking with that again.
That was not worth it in any way. I'm going to run the big squad.
Yep.
For
6. And any more shooting?
No more shooting.
This is the run of the berserkers coming forward.
They forgot to move, but they're going to charge anyway, so it's no consequence.
I'll let you move that.
They'll be an inch away.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. There's coherency. There we go. Right, so we need morale from you.
So.
On the gun carriage.
Oh, so I've already taken that.
You passed it. Damn it. You did. I saw it on camera.
I can go back and prove
There
it.
is evidence. Charging.
Charging. So.
In there.
He's into that 1 squad.
And then both of these 2 will go in there.
Okay. So the Overwatch of both of them. Who are you charging with first into this squad?
The big squad.
Okay. So that will be 19 shots twice because I've got 2 guys in the building.
Yep.
And I'm only missing 2 spaces here.
Yep. Right.
So hitting on 6s and rolling this twice. Oh, 3 6s.
3.
So the second.
1 cocked dice.
So
2 more. 5 in total.
5s to wound into the tactical squad. 1 wound.
1 3-up armor save. He's alive.
The charge
Yes,
is
they're
in surprisingly from an
Is the
inch
little
away.
squad in with the devour? Yes.
So they will move in and we will go over to counting the shots from over here. So that is 17 plus the las pistol from the medic and the discipline master.
And then next charge we have these guys into the squad.
So 17 shots, hitting on 6s.
Ooh.
And we'll roll this twice. So that's 3, 4. Second roll, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5s to wound. 3 wounds. Yep.
Oh dear.
Ooh, 2.
Feeling pain?
2 dead.
You dead, Overwatch, you were right. That's more than died
in every
the
other
charge.
shooting, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So this is where you get dragged down by bodies. Hope.
This is not Gehenna.
So, you were in on that one on a double one.
I'll go this way around. Right.
Yep.
Let's go then. We'll start over here. I will issue a challenge.
Oh, you're forcing me all the time. I will accept with my sergeant.
Excellent. The apothecary is going to issue.
What?
The apothecary is going to issue.
Mental.
Well, yeah, because he's initiative 4. The other guy's initiative 1.
So.
Right. I'm going to run the nails this time, but he's a character that doesn't get it. So he will only have 4 attacks in the charge, hitting on 3s. With hatred. Yeah, that was terrible. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. So that is 3 AP4s.
So, 3, feel no pains. He's dead. And once more. The rest of Alim's squad, he has
2.
a chain axe, and
Two chain. Oh, so I only have 1
a chain axe, power axe, and
No.
a sergeant.
I only have 1 chain axe. But that 1 chain axe is 6 attacks. I'm running the nails.
Okay.
Because there's 3 basic, 2 plus 1. Hits on 3s. Reroll because of hatred. That was a
Yeah.
good one.
Don't worry, it's on camera.
Reroll the 1. Why are you a marine toughness?
So
4.
this, yeah. So, feel no pains is bad. Then piling moves,
Piling.
we're just making this easy, staying on the movement trays, since they're basically las gun shots, and las gun shots have done nothing all game. So, I've got 7, 12, 13 guys, including the discipline master. So I've got 12 guys and the discipline master who has a power axe. So the 12 guys includes a medic who has 2 close combat weapons. So 13 attacks, completely basic. Hitting on
And
4s.
weapon skill 5, that makes any difference.
No, I'm still hitting your 4s.
Cool.
He's double +1 to hit on 5s. So that's 7 hits. And then 5 to wound the Marines. 2 wounds.
On the squad. Double ones! Feel no pain. 1 dice. Then I'll take with the chain axe. Yeah.
So I believe these have almost got their points back.
They've killed 3 guys.
Almost. They're
12
2/3 of the way there.
12 each, and there's 36 and a 10. Yeah, about 50 odd points.
So then we're going to go into the Power Axe initiatives then.
Yeah, initiative 1.
So do you want to go first or me?
You go first.
Okay, so I've got my 3 dice ready. So that's 2 + 1 for the 2 close combat weapons. I've got 2 hits and then I'm strength 4 with the Power Axe. So 4s, 1.
1
feel no
pain. Lots of
He knows how to roll feel no pains as well.
these are both the same.
Okay. Yeah, so
Sergeant doesn't have the nails, or doesn't get the nails, so
Yeah.
11 attacks from 2 guys. Yabba dabba doo, that was terrible.
Okay, so that's 9 hits.
9 hit.
3s.
3s, rerolling 1s. That is some good convert.
Can you roll some 2s?
I got 2 2s. 7.
So 7. So then 7 feel no pains.
2, so 5 more.
5 dead. So that gives a total of 9 dead versus your 1 in the combat.
Yes.
So I'm on double 1s with a reroll for the Discipline Master. So double 1s, the reroll for the Discipline Master. No, they're running, and I run 6 inches total.
No, I can catch you first.
Oh yeah. But I mean like I.
Your initiative 6 then.
No. I 1 dice plus my initiative is 6.
I don't catch you.
So I run 2d6, possibly off the table, 8. And 8 will leave me in just half an inch onto the table. So,
Right, rolling for the
rolls
nails
for the nails.
for my one guy who... He's fine. And then consolidate.
6 inches. So you're butting right up to me. Alim has issued a challenge which I've accepted with the Sergeant.
6 attacks. That's 3 on profile, 1 for 2 weapons, and 2 for the rage. So 3s. Re-rolling because of hatred. That was absolutely terrible. Okay.
So 5 hits.
5 hits. 3s to wound. Re-rolling 1s. Not 2s. So 3 wounds. AP 4.
These are where all them 2s coming up that I asked you for. So he's dead and 2 more guys with him. So 3 out of the combat for the combat res.
And then initiative 5, the meteor hammer. 3s to hit
With hatred.
with hatred. And then 2s. Re-rolling 1s. So that is 4 feel no pains.
4 feel no pains on 5 up. So 2 more dead.
And then the squad has 24 attacks.
So is this all 24?
This is all 24.
That
was a terrible hatred conversion, so that was awful. Right, 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay, and then these 2s, sadly, even though you're a guardsman, mean nothing. Right,
So
we have
that one.
5, 10, 15 armor set.
So 15 feel no pains. I save 3, so 12 dead. And that leaves just the medic remaining. So after revealing the guys in the building, that leaves 3 guys remaining, including the medic and discipline master.
It's back now.
Okay, so I do actually get to attack back this time, do I?
Let's get some attacks.
Ooh, the squads have gone down. There's not enough damage caused. So the medic and 1 guy gets 3 attacks total, 3 hits, 1 wound. Yes.
I'll go with the dweebs and 3 up.
Yep.
Fine.
It's fine. And then our simultaneous power axes.
Yep.
Should I just go first? Because I've got my dice. So 2 hits, and then 4s because I'm strength 5 now. Oh, strength 4 now. So 2.
So he dies, and he has a refractor field save. Wait, no. It's down to 1.
Yes.
The pain.
So Delegatus is down to 1 wound,
Yeah.
and the sergeant dead.
He has his power axe attacks back. Hatred was not a very good conversion. And then 3s, rerolling 1s. So 3 feel
3
pain.
feel no pains. 3 dead. So that's the squad wiped.
Right, consolidate. So
So
for the
consolidate move.
Delegatus and for the squad.
6 and 3.
Have to go towards the nearest enemy unit, so hello friends. And hello friends.
Okay, so that is Alim's turn 3. And we're sort of getting down to the business end of this now.
Yes.
So we'll come back with my turn 3. My turn 3, the reserves roll for the Sentinels, and they come in, outflanking. So 1 and 2 is going to be on this side, 3 and 4, 5, 6 I choose. 3 and 4, this side.
That's 1-2, man.
No, 1, 2.
It's your left. Your left is 1-2.
No, that was 1, 2.
Was
It's
it?
facing, yeah, it's facing that way with the camera, and then. So they arrive on this side, ready to be possibly completely useless. They might be able to just about squeeze a hunter-killer shot into something. So the Sentinels have come in on this side, ready to take some shots into the javelins, because I was miles out of multi-melter range for these.
Yeah, multi-melter was about here.
Yeah.
Even with full movement.
So Macarius is going to kick off the actual movement phase.
Do a ram, do a ram.
He is not going to do a ram. He's actually going to reverse to there and put his rear armour to the building, so you can't get behind it with multi-melters.
I think that's fair.
But he will be pivoting round and not firing. The militia squad here needs to roll to regroup.
Yeah, 1 dice, so
So they regroup on an 8 due to having... Oh no, the sergeant's dead. On a 7.
Reroll.
So rolling that again.
It's a 7.
They do a 7. So they get to move 3 and
Snapfire.
snapfire.
Same as Overwatching.
So the 3, they're going to block off this route here. The artillery crew
That sounds like tactics.
going to move out of the way. Tactics are needed at this point. Tactics are needed. So they move to there. I think I might have this actually locked down a little bit, but we will see. Move through cover for this squad here, who get a 6. So these are going to move 6 to the front of the raider, to there, and knock over some of them.
That 1 melted on.
Oh no. So movement over this side, I'm actually just going to move the Russes along slightly.
More tactics, block off
The artillery.
Block off getting to the artillery.
Yes, exactly. And hopefully battle cannon at point blank range. Or actually I can't place
be able
it
to
here.
hit. Yeah, you have to go
I'll
back
need
to
to
it.
place it there. And the artillery crew will move to there. So that at least gives me 1 more turn of artillery fire, in which I need to hold on to the... Basically, it's going to come down for me to hold on to this side of the board, though Alim is most likely going to get this objective and completely negate that. Shooting phase, we'll start with the Sentinels into the Javelins. 3 multi-melters, hitting on 4s, 1 hit. So
I would-
11
I
on
would-
the front.
I would jink, by the way.
Of course.
Pen.
So Pen, do you want to roll your jink?
4 up, jink. So 1 is dead, because he already has 1 hull point anyway.
Okay, well I'm going to do the 3 hunter killers and then I can tell you which order to take them in. 3 hunter killers, 2 hits, 2 jinks.
Might have to wound first.
2 jinks. Oh, right. 2 glances, 2
4
jinks.
ups. Fine.
Okay, so yeah, the Pen will obviously go on the front one, and it does explode, but so it's just removed rather than wrecked.
I like him more.
The one with the combat javelin is staying on the board. The militia squad here, which has lost 2 men, is going to fire into the big World Eater squad.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, we're going to start with the Vanquisher is going to fire into the Land Raider.
Alright.
Hits on 4s, twin linked, hits. Armor Bane, Strength 8, so 6. So it does a hull point, but it's only a glance.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's only got
So
one left.
The Land Raider is wrecked, which exposes... It doesn't expose the, the Sergeant due to tactics. So we're going to have 18 long-range las rifle shots from here. So 18 las rifle shots, hitting on 4s. 10. So wounding on 5s. So 3 wounds onto the large squad.
I rolled, I got 1, feel no pain.
Yep.
Nope, 1 guy died.
So 1 from the large squad. Got possibly the 24-inch auxiliary rifles, but we'll just measure that now.
Who's shooting what?
So the Aquila strong point into your large squad, I think it's out, but...
No, you can, well, so...
Like 4 shots?
7 can hit 1 guy, and 4 can hit 3 guys. So just roll 7 and 3 guys can die.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. So 4 hits. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds! 2 3-ups. 1 feel no pain. Oh, terrible.
1 more dead. Yes. So, this auxiliary squad is going to fire into the veteran squad right in front of them. They're going to be snap firing because they just rallied. 12 rapid firing las guns plus a las pistol, so I roll 20 dice and 5 more.
3 so far.
3. So there was 3 hits. So 5 to wound, so 1 wound
3
from
up.
the snap firing.
That was it.
Finally, I've got the Medusa battery and the Lehman Russes. Okay, so the Lehman Russes are actually going to fire. Oh, I so want to kill that Delegatus, but it's only 3 shots. What do I do? I'm actually going to fire the heavy bolters into him.
Has he got power machines or? Oh, you're
No,
not going
just the
you're not
the
going to
heavy
fire the top
bolters.
ones?
No, because my logic is if I fire 3 battle cannons, even if I get 3 hits, it only hits him 3 times. And I know I'm doubling him out, but I don't need to because I just want 1
no
wound.
consequence.
So 9 shots into him. 3 heavy bolters. Oh, 3 hits, so I would have been better with the battle cannon. So wounding on 3s, 1 wound. See, that's where the battle cannon comes in.
2 up!
He's fine. So the Medusas into the big squad that's been making its way down all game. I think I'll put it.
There, we can go there.
We've got line of sight here, so I'm going to try and get it on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
So, ooh, -3, oh 4, because luckily the
7, right?
force commander is in there, so 7, yep.
So it's 3 to start with.
3, and it flips back and gets nothing.
Nothing. So 3.
So 3 2-ups, so 3 dead Marines.
So
So it's a morale check for the big squad. They're running!
Oh no! Oh, lamentation 6. Oh, that's just. Okay, I'll get the whole thing on film. Thank you very much.
Of course I'm going
War leaders running away don't have
Yeah.
to be on film constantly.
Cowards.
For those of you who wondered, that Pexilla was just for show. It wasn't real. That's enough now, Max. You can,
No, it's not.
you can stop.
If you can just like move them back so that I can get that on camera a second time. We'll call it
Do you want me
another
to put them
take,
on their
I'll put
face?
them both in.
Will they be on their face as
No,
well?
it's fine. Yeah. Maybe a militiaman right behind them. But we're going to come back for Alim's turn 4, in which actually it's looking like a closer battle now that they've run away. Or at least feels like it. Alim's turn 4. How do you think it's going for you at the start of this turn 4?
I'm very sad that they ran away, so that they're going to start and regroup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
They're fine.
gutted.
They're fine. So they're going to do their customary 3-inch move and face the right way, but that was disappointing.
Oh, well, the regrouping roll was disappointing. I think we can both be happy that you regrouped, and I'm happy that you ran away.
Well, now I have a problem in that this Land Raider doesn't have much to do. What's it going to do? Nothing. No.
Oh no, you've killed so much that everything's become useless.
I know. Wow. Over here,
My diamond shoes are too tight and my 50s are too big for my wallet.
The hundreds, not 50s. He is the only thing I have, so he'll go to within 3 inches, but still cannot be seen.
Okay, so basically you're inviting me to come and knock him off that objective.
Well, I need to start focusing here, but then what do I do about the horrible Medusa? Medusas?
Medusai? So,
do I bring the land speeder up to try and take these guys out before they pop me? But he already drank, so it's probably of zero consequence. So many difficult decisions. So the land speeder is just going to run over here. He may as well go over there.
Nope.
So first he's going to come this way 12. He's going to go this way 12. He's going to end up in this region. He's going to move this so we don't crush your terrain.
So the squaring up shot versus the battle 10 Russes.
Yeah.
Just in case you need that extra little bit.
The hero of the hour is going this way.
Can't go within 1 inch of my model.
I know, so he's going there. No, there's no way to the building, is there? There's a turn 4, so do I drop back for the objective or just go forwards? In which case, these guys are going to roll for terrain. 4. So that one's in. That one's in. He is going to drop over to here to join the squad.
Boo, coward.
No.
Coward.
Do that. That will do nothing.
And the Scorpius, nothing.
We'll start with 3 bolt pistol shots from that squad into the militia men. Oh, 1 hit. 1 wound.
1 wound.
1 feel no pain.
So 1 feel no pain. He feels pain.
The Landspeeder jinked last time, or jank depending on use of language. So he has to snap shoot, Melta and the missiles. And of course the Melta misses. 1 missile hits, so 3s. Oh.
No wounds on the artillery.
We will go with the Scorpius at the artillery.
D3 plus 1 shots.
D3 plus 1 shots for
2 total. And on the front right wheel again, I imagine?
on the front right wheel. Cannot see.
So that is a 4.
So that is a dude and a wheel.
Okay, so 1 hits on the artillery piece and 1 hit
just
on
a dude.
the squad.
No,
Just the dude. Awesome.
Dude.
And then flip into the dudes.
Oh shit. 1 of my guys and 2 of yours.
Okay, so 3
So 3
and 1. So the 1 against Alan doesn't wound.
2 of your guys from the
Okay.
squad. Just go.
So he's got to be the closest to the blast. And sadly that sort of leaves way for the multi-charge on the artillery crew.
Right. The Basilisk. I was thinking about going for the Medusa, but given how it's gone so far, we're going to go for a big squad sitting on the missiles. Hopefully trigger some missiles in the process, and everything will go boom. There are no missiles. I will do that. So I get 5 and a wheel.
Okay.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
11.
Like that?
Yep.
Well, that was quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 9 hits on the militia squad in the open.
In the open.
Nice. So wounding on 2s, so 8 dead. So I'm going to look out Sir 1,000,000 times for the medic and discipline master. It's starting with the medic. Go on, you can survive. No, he's dead, and the discipline master pass.
He's dead.
Fail. So they're both dead. So 8 total dead starting with them. So that's 5 and 3 lookout sirs for my squad sergeant, who is also dead. Oh no, that's not the squad sergeant. Luckily he's here. Yes. They've actually got a source of leadership.
So the Land Raider over there is going
Yep.
to shoot at the guys on top. I'm within range of everything. White dice are the las cannons.
So you move 12 this turn, so
Yeah.
you need to machine spirit 1 and the rest
So
is snap
machine spiriting the heavy bolter, the red ones.
Okay.
And the las cannons are going to snap. 1,
all hit with the heavy bolter.
Oh, yes.
And then the las cannon.
Glad you were listening.
Twin linked. So 1 hit with the las cannon. So las cannon wounding on 2s, heavy bolter wounding on 3s. So the las cannon doesn't allow a feel no pain, but I will get my cover save, and then 3 heavy bolter wounds with the cover saves and a feel no pain.
Yes.
So the las cannon just cover 4.
It's fine.
And then heavy bolters cover and feel no pain. So 1 dead. So morale test for the squad here. They got hit by the basilisk. So their leadership 8 because their sergeant is still there. They don't get a reroll because the discipline master's dead. They pass on a 5. So love it.
Butterfing. Right, D3 shots from the Cerberus at the battle cannon.
1.
Twin linked. Hits. Right. Force glance. Sugar. Right, so does it take a whole point itself? No, it does not. 2 last cannons. Anytime, of course.
1 hit.
1 hit.
5s. Nothing. The Lehman Russ still block the artillery piece from the long bomb charge there. Hopefully Alan rolls a double 1 for this side and doesn't get his bomb into the artillery pieces.
I'll do over there first.
Yeah. So he gets the long bomb into the Russes. This is what he needed on the other side.
Yeah. So it was in.
They're all in there.
They're all in.
And then the charge
you can
into...
do your Overwatch first, just in case.
Yes. So, 9, of which 1 just has a las pistol, and then the discipline master, which also has a las pistol. So that's 18 shots. So, 18 shots, hitting on 6s, of which I get 2 hits.
2 hits.
5s to wound.
No
Nothing.
wounds. Right,
And are you also charging the artillery pieces?
Yes, I am.
Right,
Long
so
bomb
they
charge.
will overwatch with their las
Oh,
pistols.
sorry. Go for it.
Alim has made it in on a 10. I don't actually know whether we caught that on camera because I was slightly moving. But he has made it in. I don't want to cheat him out of that. And I've got 2 hits with the las pistols. 5s, nothing. So the movement in...
No, I get 2 inch coherence.
It will all pile in anyway. So, Force Commander versus Apothecary. You're initiative 4.
Initiative 4.
I'm also initiative 4.
I will run the nails.
I will check whether I'm initiative 4. I'm initiative 3. Alan is initiative 4 with his Apothecary.
I only have 2 attacks because I'm multi-charged. 2 hits, I presume.
1 hit because I'm weapon skill 4.
Are you? Oh,
Yeah.
disgusting. 2 hits.
2 hits. 3s.
2 AP4s.
So 2 3-up saves. So 2 passes on his Iron Halo Cyber Familiar. Okay, so Alim has initiative 1s, so it's all of my attacks. We'll just do both of the squads together, and I will do my Force Commander into the Apothecary first. 4s for the Force Commander, all misses. 17 dice, hitting on 4s. So that's 6, 7 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound from the close combat weapons.
It's either a 3-up or a
3
2-up.
up or a 2 up, followed by a 5.
I'll go with a 3-up.
Oh, followed by a 5. No. So the basic guy with a power weapon is dead. Alan has just got his sergeant with a power weapon, and I have my discipline master.
4 attacks from the sergeant.
Hitting on
3s.
3s with a reroll.
That was terrible. And 3s with reroll 1s. So 2 AP2s from me.
So 2 5 up, feel no pains. 2 dead. And then my discipline master back, who will hit on 4s and wound on 4s. So 1 wound.
Power axe, right? Yeah. So feel no pain?
It's fine.
Wins me combat.
So I've lost combat by 1.
Yes.
So the leadership of 9 -1 for the Medusa Carriages. They're fine. And then the discipline master in the auxiliary squad. 8. So the discipline master gives the squad +1 leadership, so they've actually passed at that -1.
Okay.
Okay, so we just mill round into this combat. Into the Lehman Russes.
You're rear 10, right?
I am rear 10, sadly.
I could use a melter bomb and possibly kill my own guys.
I'd love for you to do that, yeah.
I'll leave the melter bomb to the end. Right, we'll do initiative 5 first.
Yep.
2 and 2, so 4 from initiative 5, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Strength 6, so 4s. Nothing. That was awful. And now chain axes. 1 to 3s. Re-rolling because of hatred.
With the reroll from hatred.
3s again. Right, I need those 6s now. Huh? So 5s and 6s at a glance. So that's 1, 2,
And then one more whole point.
The last one.
Okay, so that's all the Russes wrecked.
Just.
The Vanquisher is going to maneuver and knock everything over to get there. The Sentinels are going to move 6 to here, so I can at least try and contest an objective if Alim isn't on enough at the end of the game. I'll just include their run in their movement 3. So the 3 gets them to here. The Militia squad here is going to avoid terrain and just move to that objective.
I'm going to take out the last gun if you want. No, good.
They balance just about. So
Fine. Contesting, it's fine.
I'm going to charge. Because why would I not? So they're going to move to there. They're going to just sit happily on this objective. Actually, they're just going to move.
You're going to throw a crack grenade?
I'm going to throw a crack grenade and then I'm going to charge because I've got 2 melter bombs. And this is all of my movement because I can only actually do stuff down here now. So, starting first will be the Vanquisher. Is anything there on 1 hull point?
No.
No. I'm going to fire at the Javelin then.
I will jink.
So a jink from Alim. See if I hit. I do.
You're going to pen.
Anything but a double 1. It's pens. The jink. He's passed. Do you mind if I fire the heavy stubber at your
I do not mind.
squad? So the heavy stubber at the big squad. Hitting on 4s, it's twin linked. So 2 hits from the heavy stubber, wounds on 5s, 1. So he's fine. My rest of the phase will just be the charge from this squad here into Alim's Sergeant, who gets 7, so they will be in.
I can't see you, so I can't overwatch.
I think you can overwatch even if you can't see people. Is it a bolt pistol?
It's a bolt pistol.
Do a bolt pistol. It didn't matter. So, the charge from here,
Oh yeah, it's the Grand Watch.
they are very in.
They are in.
So, the Sergeant and Discipline Master hop down with their melter bombs. Alan moved, so I'm hitting on
5s.
3s minus 2 for Jet
Yeah.
Wash. Nothing.
No hits.
So that's that combat over.
Uh,
We've got the combat between Alim's Sergeant round the corner and my guys. They get 7 inches. So it's my turn to issue the challenge, and I'm going to issue one with my Sergeant. So I strike first. I've got 2 attacks base, +1 for charging, and 2 close combat weapons. I'm also just going to roll the rest of the squad all at the same time, just because the stats are the same. In fact, no, I'm not. I want to know whether the Sergeant kills him. So I hit on 4s, and then wound him on 5s. 1 wound.
2 up. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 1.
Oh. So 22 attacks on the charge from the Militia squad, hitting on 4s. So that's 4, 8, 10, 13. Re-rolling 2 because it was 22. 13, 14. So 14 hits goes into
5s.
3 wounds.
Come on, the 2 up. Don't
3
roll a 1.
wounds.
Don't roll.
Oh,
2
he
is
survives.
alive. He's alive.
And the power axe attacks back.
3 on profile, 3's to hit
Yeah.
with hatred. There's a 1. And then 3s, but no rerolling 1, so just 1.
So the sergeant is dead, which pips combat by 1 for Alan, and I've got a leadership 7 because of the squad's base, minus 1 for the
6.
combat res. So
Six.
6. No, they are very running. Ooh, they run 9. This is
fine.
Alan's 5.
Yep.
And they run 5.
Who's going to stay there?
So their 5 takes them to there.
The
So-
cameras are back on, just so I can wave and say goodbye now.
So it's the fleeing of the light brigade.
However, I have to consolidate, don't I?
Yes.
Towards the nearest enemy unit, so I have
2.
to go 2. You can be even more on the objective than before.
So the combat here,
Yep, we're still in a challenge.
we are, because you didn't do any wounds to me last time because of my 3-up invuln. So you go first.
Yep.
Or do you have a power axe?
No, chain axe and an apothecary. No hatred this time, which is a massive, but it's okay.
Okay.
Because I must go 5 in a challenge.
Okay.
3s again. 1 AP4.
So 3-up, he's fine. He loves it. So, do you want to do... Oh, you just got power axe.
Just
back.
power axe left.
So, my force commander back. 3 base, 1 for 2 close combat weapons. No wounds. And then my regular guys. So I've got 14 attacks and then the power axe. That's a decent roll. Where have they been all game? So that's 10 hits. So, winning on 5s. So I've got 4 wounds. So you 2-up save from your
Yeah,
artifact.
I have to do it one at a time because he's a 2-up. Of course. Feel no pain? Of course. Yep.
Yes, the sergeant's dead.
Classic.
And then on the apothecary,
Apothecary. Feel no pain. Yeah, see?
he feels no pain.
Yeah.
So I have actually won that combat by 1. Your leadership 8. So you go down to 7.
I'm fine.
He's fine. And it's then Alim's turn 5. Turn 5.
5. So we'll start with this squad here, trying to move into the Medusa battery. So for terrain,
Yeah.
we get a 5 on terrain.
Okay. So the movement of 5. Shall I just move the Russes to make this easier? Or are you chaining down?
That's alright, we're gonna chain. We'll do it properly. Out. So this squad definitely made their points back with the Russes.
Yes. It's like a 500 point squad of Russes. It's something to take up the points, you know.
Land Raider gonna move 6. So I can see them.
Land Raider moves to get the shot on the Sentinels. Cerberus.
Shot on Macarius
Yeah,
is available, or the Sentinels, depending on how it goes. I'm gonna move these guys.
2 inch.
Well, that's of little consequence.
They're on the objective anyway.
They're on the objective. They're just going to be more on the objective just in case someone... I'll run them at the same time. Makes life easier. Okay, you can go for it. Okay, not moving, not moving. He should move just because it would be silly not to. So I am tempted to try and run these guys down, because if you fail a morale check, you have a problem. So instead,
He's only on 2 hull points left though.
I know, but so he's instead going to be within 3 inches of the objective, but back there, so we can't be seen.
Where are we starting?
We will start with the land speeder at the Macarius.
So that's the javelin.
The javelin. He did jink.
Yep.
So it's not 2s, it's 6s. Oh, we have 1 hit.
And twin links for your cyclone.
Oh, 2 missile
no.
hits.
So you are split between the 2 sides, so you can choose which side you go into.
I presume
So
so.
it's 13 on the side.
Double 5s. Nothing. Right, 2 las cannons from the Land Raider at the Sentinels.
Yep. So 3s.
Ah, now I get my 6s. 2 pens.
2 pens. That's exploded 2 out of the 3.
Well, that was a nice roll. Is that on camera? Yes, it is.
So it's 2 sentinels gone.
Snap firing heavy bolters.
Cerberus.
No, snap
yeah.
firing heavy bolters.
Oh yeah, because you convert it. So
I mean,
2
there's
hits.
2 hits, so, and these
then
dice are hot
5s.
right now, so I just need a 5 to do something else. Yep.
Sentinel's gone.
Where was after the Cerberus? D3 shots in the Cerberus. 2 hits. It's better than usual. On the Macarius.
Yeah.
2 hits.
So nothing.
Nothing.
And 2 feedbacks.
1 pen.
Oh.
It's ordnance.
All right. Okay. So 1 pen.
One
so
pen.
I get a 5 up.
You get a 5 up cover
intervening.
save.
5 up. Yes, he loves it. And you failed to score a penetrating hit.
It's fine.
Fine.
2 last cannons. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Scorpius. For 3. D3 plus 1.
And where is this going into? Into the squad on the objective
Big
here, I
squad
imagine?
on the. Or.
You can try and get the side armour.
Side armour, isn't it? And I
Thank
can blow
you.
some things away. No, I'll go for the big.
Anywhere that you want to go.
I'll go for his hit.
Yeah.
So it's a hit.
Yeah.
So that's 5.
And then 1 flip. Or however many flip.
2 flips. Oh, that's a nice one. That's juicy. That's 7. So 5 and 7. I'll take the
Next
7
one.
again. So that is 19.
19.
The most amount of damage is done by the things I would never take. The Scorpius and the Basilisk.
Well, I will call you a whacker for having taken them. Obviously.
That's fine. I will accept
2s.
that. 2s. 16.
16
threes.
hits. The area terrain cover save of 4, plus I'm going to go to ground. So that's 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead. So the Basilisk is going to go on to the Vanquisher.
Yeah, so on there. Hits. So that is 9 dudes and the Vanquisher.
Okay. Yeah.
And I need a 4 on the white.
And it's ordnance, so you
Is it
roll 2
ordnance?
dice for the one. Yeah.
So 1 glance and 8 guys dead.
That's down to 3 guys remaining, and the Vank is on 1 hull point. So are you firing any more at this squad in the corner?
No, nothing else to fire.
Okay, so that is a leadership test for these. They fine.
Charging.
So charging, are you
I'm
charging?
gonna try the
here?
Macarius.
Okay.
Why not? It's got 1 hull point left. I've got a melt upon. Well,
Sadly.
double ones.
Maybe not.
Not a chance. And then the
So they're in there within an inch.
yeah,
So if you want to see the dice roll, it's 4.
that's a 4. It's bad.
And still nearing 4 times the distance that they needed. Can you heroic intervention in 30k?
Yes,
So,
I'm tempted to heroically intervene.
do you want to?
I want to heroically intervene, but
Warlord versus Warlord?
Warlord versus Warlord. It's a 4 up
Yeah.
heroically intervene though. Damn it.
Well, I think you got that 4.
Yeah, 4 up. There we go.
I'm not even going to edit that. We're going to do the Warlord versus the Warlord.
Alright, where is it?
Alan wanted to look like we were actually legitimate in this role for Warlord.
At least I rolled it and then just place it. Alright. Pile-ins. So initiative
Yeah.
5 will pile in.
Yeah, so you will all be in by the time we've piled in.
He probably won't be.
He will probably be within 3 inches. Is he within 5 of this model?
No.
Ah, so he will be at.
So he'll be up. Right, initiative 5 first.
Okay.
Charging 1 unit, so I get my rage. So we have 4. We have no apothecaries, so 3s with hatred. And then 2s, rerolling 1s. So that is 4 AP5s.
So that's 4 dead on the artillery crew because they don't have a medic.
Initiative 5 with hatred because that was terrible.
A lot of hits. There's only actually 3 guys left in the squad until you spill onto the force commander. So 3s.
Reroll 1s to charge.
Rerolling the 1s.
All those. So we have 5, 10, 15 AP4s.
So I've got 12 invulnerable saves with 3 up to take on my force commander. So 12 3-ups. He did. And that removes, with the loss of the crewman, the artillery pieces. So, finally in the combat,
Apothecary.
we have
Apothecary is
Yes,
two
you're on
attacks.
chain axe, aren't you?
Yeah,
So-
2 attacks left. No hatred. 1 AP4.
One medic save, 1 dead. So now all that's left is to see whether I can kill the medic before I need to take tests on double ones. So I'm going to start. Have you done everything in this combat?
Yeah, very well.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the Discipline Master to see if he can just power axe you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll
Yeah.
take my leadership test if that's so.
That's fair.
So he hits once, 4, no. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys left, 7 attacks because the medic has 2 close combat weapons. So 3 hits on the Apothecary and no wounds. So I'm taking a leadership test on double ones with a reroll for the Discipline Master. So they're running away and they run a total initiative of 7. So you Delegatus sweeps them.
Yeah, sweet.
So you consolidate
Towards the
your
nearest thing
D6.
I can harm.
So that's this squad all the way over here.
For the Apothecary and for the Delegatus.
Pretty much stay on those objectives. So Alan has finished consolidating and ended up here. So that leaves me with the running away squad here, the Macarius Vanquisher, and really it comes down to see whether or not this squad can hold out under artillery bombardment due to nothing actually being able to get to them. So the rallying of the 3 guardsmen here on leadership 7, so they do rally. So they can move their 3.
You should be within range of that. Yeah. So you're on the objective, so we're contesting objective.
Awesome news. My Macarius Vanquisher is going to get out of the way to here and line up a shot on the javelin. I've got no more moves for this turn. So the Vanquisher is just going to fire its twin-linked Vanquisher cannon
I will
at the
jink.
javelin.
I will jink.
Jinking. So it hits. 2d6 for armor pen.
Pen
Gets it.
goes through.
And see what it does. 5. Weapon destroyed. So 1 to 3 the multi.
Yeah,
Cyclone.
fine. Cyclone's gone.
Cyclone's gone.
And lost the whole point.
So the remaining thing to do is I'm going to charge your sergeant with the remnants of this squad here.
You cannot.
Ooh, can I not?
You regroup.
I regrouped. Okay, so that was a very quick turn, about a minute and a half at most. So Alan, your turn 6. We've just worked it out, and Alan's going to be a coward because he wants the win.
Well, no. The point is the sergeant was a
Coward.
power axe.
Coward. Use your bolt pistol.
Use my what now?
You can use your bolt pistol as close combat weapon.
What's
can't
a
you?
bolt pistol? I don't know what a bolt pistol is. Yeah, but I do. Actually, no. Stay there just in case. We could probably. No, we'll go with them. End of story. You have nothing to do.
No. So it's basically just artillery pounding and possibly some heavy bolters and las cannons into the squad. So do you want to snapfire your multi-melter into the Vanquisher first?
The multi-misser and the melt and the bomb. Yeah, the melters are gone. Multi-misser. Oh, the
It
multi-misser hits. What is this?
Double one. So, which one first? The Basilisk or the
this is a-
Scorpius?
Scorpius first.
Scorpius gets 3 shots
3
total. I've sort of ringed unintentionally. Oh, you do? Oh, no way you do it onto the Vanquisher. You're not going to try and make me run away off this objective?
Alright, we'll go for him. No. Alright, so that's the first one.
First one. Second one.
Nothing.
Gets nothing. Third one. Off. Nothing. Basilisk.
3 lows and nothing. Basilisk at him. Nothing.
So,
Cerberus. What can Cerberus see?
you can snap fire into my guys and not get a penetrating hit. Oh, not snap fire, so you can fire into my guys and not get a penetrating hit.
D3 shots. 1 shot. Classic.
Do you get feedback off infantry?
No, I think it's just the penetrating.
Right, okay. So 3 hits, 2s.
Hits, 2s.
I'm going to go to ground.
3 ups, 2 3 ups.
2. 2 fine.
Heavy bolter will fire.
Yep.
Are we hitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. And if not, you had your movement that we've sort of rushed through.
Heavy bolter on last cannon, we can see.
Twin linked. So all hit. 3s for the heavy bolter.
So just 3 cover saves, yes. Yeah, a medic.
Yeah, they've
there.
gone to ground.
A medic.
Yeah. Oh, so these 2 cover saves.
2
with the
cover
medic.
saves with a medic.
So 1 goes through, and the last cannon
Goes through.
goes through.
Just 2 dead.
So 2 dead, which 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. So that's not yet a panic check for them. They need 1 more casualty.
Throw a crack grenade, because I don't know what a bolt pistol is. Hits. 1. That's it. Charges.
Yeah.
Charging in the guy.
I'm going to overwatch. So I hit on 6s. 1 hit.
That's all you need.
No wounds. So
Am I in? I'm in.
Alan gets in on a 6.
Issue challenge.
I've got no one to accept.
You go first because I have a power axe.
So I hit once. I don't wound.
Oh, really?
So the power axe back.
What a shame. 3s with hatred.
3s will just kill.
Rerolling 1s.
So 3 dead, and that's the squad.
Dead.
So Alan consolidates 4 towards the nearest thing.
Which is there. Away from the objective because I'm a world eater. Because why would I want to sit and hold an objective?
So
Bottom.
I believe that's my turn 6.
So turn 6?
So it's the final turn. I sit here, they've gone to ground anyway. The Vanquisher.
You can ram me and
The
kill me.
Vanquisher is going to... Have you got 2 hull points left on the javelin?
1. The guy's dead. Just 1.
Okay, I'm going to ram the javelin, obviously.
That's fine.
So the
You
Vanquisher...
cannot fail because you're strength 10 plus d6.
I'm going to roll the Thunderblitz dice anyway. 6!
Okay, you blew up.
Yes! So that is the closeout of the game, of which I'm sat on 1 rear objective worth 2 points.
Yep.
And we will come back with Alim's large amount of victory points. Safe handshake.
Always safe.
So, welcome back to the wrap up. As you've seen, we've already shook hands in a COVID safe way. So,
Got my mask.
Alan,
Yes.
you got how many points?
6 victory points.
6 points. And I managed to secure 2 victory points and lasted until the end,
Yes.
which is excellent news.
So apologies, I apparently did whack my list up too much.
But I think it's not that you whacked your list up too much. I think it's just we can take all of that, like saying that I'd whacked it at the start, and just turn it on its head. But I won't have to say it. Everyone can just invert what you'd said at the beginning. So I think we'll just say that.
I mean, I will tell people that I swapped out Korn in a command squad and a tactical support squad for the Basilisk and the Cerberus.
Well, I think they were definitely good choices. I don't think we were actually that mismatched. World Eaters is a very hard game for my militia, just with your amount of attacks deleting squads.
Yeah,
and especially because World Eaters players tend to have a large number of units as well. It's not like just 2 tactical squads that's your infantry.
Well, that's what the work is all done by World Leader tactical squads.
Yeah.
I mean, what's my MVP? The Cerberus?
No, it's really the very
the tactical squad that
The
ran up
infantry-
the board on the side, threw the bodies into the Leman Rosses, and then got a objective at the end. That's the MVP, and they're just a 150 point squad.
You see, whereas I'd say it was the veteran squad that they popped out of a Rhine or
They
the
popped
Land
out
Raider.
the Land Raider.
Yeah, so I'd say the veteran squad that popped out of the Land Raider, because they lasted until near the end of the game. Including the apothecary, it was there at the end.
Yeah, and they held up your Medusas for 2 turns, so that was
Yeah.
big. Yeah, it was one of those 2
Just
squads.
all game they were there, and they were slashing through squads, even just making them run away, and
Yeah, not dying,
yeah.
surviving, just being a threat. So yeah.
Yeah, whereas on my side, it's like the Medusas did very well.
But I was lucky that I popped a carriage turn 1, so you only had 2 shots, not 3.
Yeah. So were you calling Scorpius the MVP then? Just
No,
for
no,
that,
the
for that
Scorpius-
one action.
The Scorpius is a tactical squad. They still took out far more than they cost.
Yeah. Well, Scorpius is a solid, aren't they? And pretty relentless because you can hide them away.
But that's why I don't like to bring them, because they're an auto include. But when you're playing against something that far away, you need something just to take out some guns so you can reach them.
Yeah, that is true. And I don't think it's wrong to have them in the list. Like there's the Scorpius.
Nothing's wrong. You take
He
what
needs
you
a bit of
want.
a points boost, but I think more the regular whirlwind needs a points decrease, if anything.
I'd still never take it.
Because of the 0-1 squadrons, or just because it allows armor saves?
It's a strength 5 AP4 blast. My chain axe is AP4 strength 5.
Well, this is
doesn't-
a specific one to you rather than all legions. But yeah, there needs to be some sort of balancing of it, but
Yeah, I think the
It's
Scorpius
still-
needs a
it's
points
there.
increase. It's 115. That's dirty cheap.
yeah. But we will hopefully see that in 2.0 whenever that comes. But
If it comes.
what now that the leaks is all off?
Well, I don't know. They might take it away.
We'll see.
No, it's gonna come. Will they get a points change? I presume so,
Surely.
because it's no longer the new model you must buy.
Yeah. Which will be is it the Spartan Kratos?
It's a Kratos.
Kratos? Right.
Something like that.
So yeah. So without delving too much into Heresy 2.0 that we know very little of,
I know very
is yeah, good game from Alan. Thank you for coming on the channel.
well. No, thank you for having me.
And can everyone please share this group, share this in any groups that you might be in. It will really help, and subscribe to the channel to get more videos. We've got more Heresy coming up. We've got Necromunda, some Mordheim as soon as Phil gets off his arse and paints the last 2 members of his warband.
Say ass on YouTube.
Can I not say that
No, I don't
on
think
YouTube?
so.
Maybe we'll see if it flags up. So as soon as Phil gets up and paints the last 2 members of his Mordheim and more fancy battles. So I hope to see you again.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hopefully you had fun.
Yeah, I had a great time.
And hopefully you guys had fun as well. And we'll see you later.